So my name is Munchkin, and I've been working on Ableton 12 a lot since it came out. And I wanted to kind of show some of the quality of life changes that I've been really enjoying. There's also a couple effects, especially roar, that I've been really into that I'm going to do another video in. But here is just a little quick rapid fire bit of of uh, of Ableton 12.
The stuff that I really like more affects kind of the mixing and just the workflow process. For example, you can just set markers and then remove them with this button. In the bottom right, you can open up different views. So for whatever track you're on, you can just always have the mixer here, which I find extremely useful in mixing because you can verify the decibel level on the mixing chain and the master so that you can keep everything about leveled. If we open up the groups, let's say I had like two groups open and I wanted to mix something here, then you could just click on the group you wanted. You could just close the groups down here, which makes things easier. If I just want to go straight here, one of the other things I like, if you wanted to see more, you can just open and close the browser. The browser also, if you go into plugins, you can specify the format type, and it looks like it automatically filters it by the type of VST it is. So I can just go to all my isotopes here. There's still some bugs in regards to the filtering, I think, but once they get it figured out, that's going to be really nice. Other things, if you're transitioning from Ableton 11 to 12, it keeps all of your collections that you already have, all your ADG files that you may have created or imported, all your samples, all your VSTs, everything that you would have had to already configure is already set up. So being able to go straight from 11 to 12 is really no issue. If you wanted to see more of the mixing chain, you could just bring this up like this. It is a bit much to have all three open, as you can see. So if I wanted to open up the bass rack and I was like, all right, let's get, yeah, see, this is a little thinned out. But if you wanted to, you have the opportunity to make things as small or as big as you want. If I were to do it, I think I would just keep two on at one time. And then you can just double click here, right? And then it automatically pulls up the MIDI or audio form. Another thing you can do is you can also change your key on the top left up here, which is very useful for collaborations or if you're working on multiple projects, just having trouble remember exactly where you were. Previously, I used to set markers, sharing where that was, and now don't have to. When you have it set, if you turn on the scale mode, it will show the notes that are in the scale. So if I unfold, so we can see everything that's being used in the scale. You can fold it so that it only folds what's in the scale. You can highlight the scale, making it a little bit easier for your eyes to see. Yeah. So there's also, if you go into the transform, there's this thing called strum. So if you have like a set of chords, you can highlight them and you can kind of like offset kind of where you want it. There's also, we can also go to arpeggiator and transform. And you can see it automatically makes an arpeggiator for you. You can untransform it if you're like, oh, that's too fast. Let's instead of 30 seconds, let's make this maybe 16ths. So if you have a couple chords, you already got like this quick arpeggiator, and you can choose staccato you want it, the distance. You choose the type of order. You can randomize it. So I already have in one of these. Let's actually go here. And let's quantize it, and these are 16ths, so let's do 16ths, and you can choose the amount. So I already have them set to 16ths, right? You can do set 8. Now it's making it a little you can choose like this is like way off, right? This is all on. So if we want to set the eighth notes off, or you can do the fourths instead. And then we have span, which is like I guess it's just like legato, staccato, right? So offset going all the way in, it basically moves into the next note, and then you can do the opposite. You just make it smaller. Nothing too crazy, but I guess it's just a nice little addition to make things a little bit faster. Yeah, the variation. So let's just do 100%. Another thing, I was actually just looking for this a while ago. If you're looking for the envelopes, they move them over here. So we have the MPE tab, the envelopes, and the notes. A lot of people use the envelopes specifically for like pitch bending and stuff like that. So if you just wanted to do that, you can just go to the MIDI control, and then you have you can alter the pitch bends using the envelope and just switch back like that. This is actually quite a bit easier because I kind of found it to be slightly annoying to have to like scroll either expand or collapse these Q-tips and then actually like click down the drop down and switching it back and forth. Yeah, just nice little quality of life thing.
It does make life a little bit easier on a lot of aspects, and I expect the workflow to be a lot more, a lot faster. Still taking a little bit of getting used to, but there's definitely a lot of times where it's just like, makes life easier.